Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia and Frontline Changes report for the past 24 hours for the day of 1176, 14th of May. So we're going to start off with the Patne over at the Dvorichna front. So over in the southwest of Dvorichna, this is basically the Patne. There is a geolocation of Russian forces in this middle of nowhere between two forests. And so this lead to some kind of a slight frontline change. But I don't think this matters much because this is basically open ground. So you can't really hold an open ground like this. So, but yeah, frontline changes nevertheless because of the geolocation. And then the next frontline change, we jump very far away to the Niu-York front. So over Niu-York front, you can see this big chunk of territory. So this is over at the Zoria Alexandropol region. Niu-York is over here. And there is a shocking geolocation. Russian forces suddenly appear in the south of Zoria. Zoria is here. And this geolocation means that the Russian forces have fully captured Alexandropol. And they have proceeded down the highway, or not the highway, the road, down to this position. And all along this way, definitely is now under Russian control because the fact that they can reach over here means there is zero resistance. The distance advance is huge. It's around almost 5 kilometers. It's 4.7 kilometers. Very, very big advance, which means that this entire road here is undefended. And it's unclear if the Ukrainians are defending at Zoria. The Russian forces have arrived here. Very, very significant frontline change. This area itself is 10.8 square kilometers. Very, very big capture. And with this advance, if you zoom out a bit, you will see that Russian forces is in these two positions, and this is some kind of a pincer. If there's any Ukrainian forces that is still defending around here in the west, in the east of Zelene Pole, they're going to get encircled at this rate. So the time now is to redraw, or they're gonna get stuck. So this is let me put it down here in case you cannot see. Yeah. So this they have to redraw. They have to run away right now, or they're gonna get stranded and get captured. So anyway, very, very significant frontline change over here at the New York front. Over in the north of Novo-Olenivka, there is a geolocation showing the Russian forces advancing north of Novo-Olenivka, continuing their operations, moving into the town of what's this town called? I forgot. Yablunivka. So apparently this area here is part of Yablunivka. It's a very, very long banana. So very, very long one. So that's the main frontline change over there. This advance is around 700-800 meters. So that's the gist around there. And one last frontline change is over at Melanivka. So the Russian forces previously, we have reported to have entered into Melanivka. There's a new geolocation that dropped since the frontline changes report yesterday. The advance continue, which means that the Russian forces have captured almost the entirety of Melanivka, leaving just a little bit over on the western part of Melanivka. So this is a very, very shocking advance. And again, it does look like the Ukrainians offered very little resistance against the Russian forces in this sector as well. So this is getting really bad. You can see this kind of advance on two different directions. Very, very bizarre. So, and then there's another one heading north. So this is, yeah, this is like a tree, growing out from the ground. Yeah, so very, very green thumb. So we're going to do some mathematics regarding the total frontline changes. It's not a lot to count. So the Ukrainians captured 0 because of 0. And then so the total area captured is 0.2 plus 1.29 plus 1.09. So total area captured by the Russian forces is 12.58 square kilometers. So this is not much. This is basically back to the same old standard. However, this is updates very concentrating on only 2 different regions. All the other front line, there is no updates. So we shall see. Anyway, you can never hide the truth for too long. So eventually all the information is going to come out in the clear. Anyway, so it's impossible to hide it forever. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe. Happy birthday to you. And I'll see you guys in the next update. And check out the SIP rep. Bye.